Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Morgan.
And this is Professionals in Paradise. We're here to bring you our hot takes on commercial breaks.
Yes.
And we're here with episode 2 of Bachelor in Paradise. And Morgan, we've got a new song and intro on this second episode here. Definitely very different from the last all the other seasons.
Yeah.
They're really trying to update.
I know. I'm not sure what to make of it because
I mean, it's still the same song.
Yeah, it's the same song, but they're kind of making it more of like a club.
It's a remix.
Techno vibe. I don't know how it landed.
I don't know either. So on one hand, I don't think the old song matches the new style of the show.
Right.
But I still didn't really like this one. And I don't know, I think I have a soft spot in my heart for the old cheesy campy version because it feels like it's leaning into what the show really is, which is cheesy and campy. I feel like this one felt like it was trying too hard to be like new and cool and hip and modern. But I do get that the old song style doesn't match with the new show style. So I get it.
Yeah, no, I'm liking the show, but totally that intro was not.
I don't know.
Not it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I would want instead, because you can't. I don't know if you can really do the old style with this new style show, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
not sure.
It needs to lean more into like what the show is, and it just almost feels like they're trying to be something that they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
I
think that's how I feel about it.
So, yeah, but other than that, I'm enjoying the show so far.
Yeah.
The second episode.
Yeah, we're about an hour in so far.
Yes.
And I didn't know that it was going to be 3 hours again.
No, why are they giving us these marathon episodes?
I know. I in the last episode, I was like, oh, I guess it's just because it's the first, and then I think oftentimes the finale is like 3 hours long too, but maybe they're all going to be 3 hours and I just didn't know about it.
Yeah, maybe they're just really trying to pack a lot of content into a shorter like season run. Which
is sort of like Love Island. Like, I don't know if you know, but Love Island airs 6 days a week.
That's wild.
6.
Who has time for that?
6 days a week.
Who has time for that? Not a professional, Lisa.
Not Professionals in Paradise.
No. Oh my gosh.
We gotta go to work.
We gotta go to work in the morning.
We gotta go to sleep and get up for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to get more into Love Island because it seems like people get really into it, so there must be a reason. But I'm like, if I get really into the show, that's gonna suck up so much time.
I know.
I don't know if I have the time to spare for that.
I know, yeah. The Bachelor.
This is time enough. Jeez.
Exactly. I'm like, I can commit to this, even though it's almost like a year-round enterprise now.
Basically, with all the franchises.
Bachelorette, which we didn't get this year, but hopefully will be coming back. Paradise. The Goldens. It's a year-round commitment.
It's a sport. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a religion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically.
Oh, yes.
We're not going to say it's a cult.
No.
We'll go lifestyle. I'll say it's a lifestyle. But I mean, yeah, and I think tomorrow there's another 2-hour episode apparently.
Well, there is another episode tomorrow, and I'm excited for that because
not 2 hours. Sorry,
maybe
I don't know.
We don't know how long it is tomorrow. But yes, we're getting double episodes this week, Monday and Tuesday, and I'm excited for tomorrow because that's when they're teasing that the Goldens are going to be arriving.
Yes.
So
I am excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how these worlds collide.
Totally. No, I know, especially with just some of this some of this drama that is definitely rippling up now that we're in the second week and the roses are now in the men's hands.
Yes.
We're getting to see, the gals stressing a bit and a different energy coming from them. Mm-hmm. So I feel like having a different generation there will be grounding for some of them because
I hope so.
Some of these ladies are getting, I don't know,
swept up.
They're getting swept up in, feelings for a guy that you've only known for a few days.
It's day 4, people. It's day 4.
And I understand, they're spending a lot of time together. They're also just invested in being there and wanting to ensure that they have someone to receive a rose from. So I know that it's not just all about feelings for some guy they've known for a few minutes.
Sure.
But it's definitely captivating to see how they react, like when they're, put on the fire.
It's definitely interesting when you think about the fact that, I don't know, a second ago I was like, well, it's only 4 days. But then I started thinking, you know what? They probably spend more time in 4 days with whoever they're spending time with than they spend in like a month with the lead on the like traditional Bachelor, Bachelorette, because there they get, like some group dates here and there. Like if they go on a group date that week, they get that time. And then if they happen to be a one-on-one, which certainly does not always happen, then they get that time. Otherwise, it's like some cocktail parties here and there, but like...
Yeah. And the one-on-ones, those are broken up into like a bunch of like little moments where you actually get to have conversations, because then they keep pulling you away
for interviews and like, oh, go change from your bathing suit into like a ski suit now, or like what,
now
whatever.
It's time for your evening wear. Now go get ready for this.
Now you're going in a hot air balloon. Like, so a lot of it is probably just like getting ready for your scene and changing outfits and all traveling to wherever the date is.
Yeah.
So it's probably just a lot of going, and not a lot of time to like sit and connect.
Right.
Meanwhile,
so
on the beach or the, the resort, whatever we're going to call it, they get to spend seemingly most of the day together. So that's true. So maybe the connections do get like more intense faster here.
Sure. Well, let's get into it. All right. So one of the first things we see in this episode is Zoe is feeling some different energy coming from her rose man, Brian. She said it feels like a total 180 from how he was treating her the day before when he was trying to get her rose.
Yeah, and he did say as soon as he got her rose, he made that comment of, well, I got what I needed, or, I got what I wanted, and I'm just having a good time, and I'm not ready to leave. And it sort of seemed like, okay, like I got mine. Now, what's next? Not so much invested in his connection with her per se, more so invested in just staying for another
week. Yeah. No, exactly. And so it's totally interesting to see this new energy from all of the guys of everyone sort of, chatting the next morning about, I wonder who's going to be arriving, kind of asking each other amongst the men, what's your kind of game plan?
Are you open? Are you not?
Right. And most of them seem open.
Yeah, which is fair. It's day 4 again. But we do have our 2 one-woman men.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We've got Spencer. Who only has eyes for
Miss Jess.
Yep, for Jess. And then we have
Justin. He's on the Lexi train.
Choo-choo on the Lexi train. That was cute. Yeah. But I mean, kind of jumping forward a little bit, she seems uncomfy. She seems uncertain about his fairly recent breakup and whether or not he's kind of ready to dive into something new. So she's definitely apprehensive.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's some conversations they need to have that I don't know if like production is not letting them talk about this, or like why, like let's talk about
that.
This.
Should be the
let's
first
figure
thing.
This out.
That should actually be the first thing.
Let's not draw this out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it directly.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that would be very much in line with the kinds of relationships they say they want. They're like, look, we're in our 30s. We don't want to mess around. We're not wasting time. We want to date very intentionally. They kept saying that last time. So if you want to be intentional, that's awesome. Do that. Communicate. Talk about whether we're ready to move forward and whether we're past, breakups and all of that. That should pretty much be first and foremost, I think.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I know. As somebody who was online dating in her early 30s on the apps, those are conversations you should be having super early on. Just, about lifestyle, kids, no kids. Yeah, when was your last relationship? Like, why did that end? Like, all of that stuff. That should be within the first few, serious conversations.
Yeah, if you're looking to date seriously, then that comes with serious questions.
Totally.
Yeah.
So, I want to see that conversation. We better see it this episode.
I know. Otherwise, what are they doing?
But yeah, I feel like maybe it's different because it was the first week, but I just didn't get the same energy from the girls last week when they had the roses and the power. It just feels like a totally different energy and dynamic where it's just like, oh my gosh, we're in charge, we're in control. I don't know. I feel like the men really want to take advantage of it, whereas the women were just like, oh, okay, feeling it out. I don't know. This might just be my bias as a girl power woman myself, but yeah, the guys they're giving me a little bit of ick with just all their discussion of
Well, some more than others, for sure.
Of course.
Definitely some more than others. But yeah, I think Jeremy said something that was kind of like, ugh. He was like, well, it's been 3 days, so I'm ready to, it's like.
Oh my gosh. Well, and
is that your attention span? You 30.
I know. And this is jumping ahead, but Mr. Jeremy, when it came to later in the episode, he had a rude awakening of realizing there weren't too many women interested in what he had to offer.
I think he needed to learn the hard way.
Reality check.
Yeah, I'm glad he got that.
Yeah, and he should be so lucky with Bailey.
I know. Come on,
Oh
dude.
my gosh. Oh. But we do have some new ladies joining.
We do. I think I'm going to call them the Jersey Girls, even though I'm not sure that, it sounds like one is actually from Jersey. I'm not sure if the other, I think something in the back of my mind says the other one's from New York maybe, but I just feel, I get really Jersey vibes from them. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, it's the brunette, it's the whole look. I'm not sure. I just feel like they belong on a yacht partying with Jersey people. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're tan.
They're tan.
I don't know, but I just feel like they
fit.
They're fit. I feel like I get some sass from them. I just feel like they would really make good extras in a mob movie.
Yeah. No, definitely. There's something. Yeah, they both do seem tough. City gals.
Yeah.
They, don't take bullshit.
Yeah.
They're just,
They're girls about Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, I see that for them.
Yeah, so we have Miss Parisa and...
It even sounds like a Jersey
Allie
name.
Joe.
Oh my gosh, these are Jersey names.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think it was Allie Joe said she is from Jersey.
Yeah.
And they come in on jet skis. Love this. I have never been on a jet ski, and that's that's on my list. It needs to happen soon.
You would be so good on a jet ski. Because
I have no idea if it's challenging, if it takes a lot of skill.
You're good at riding things, Morgan.
This is true. Okay.
So for context, Morgan has a lifelong history of horseback riding.
Yes.
So Morgan has excellent balance and knows how to ride and straddle and not fall off. You cannot, you're not going to fall off. I feel like you would be above average at jet skiing because you know how to do those things.
Thank you.
I'm way more likely to fall off. I think I've ridden 3 horses in my life.
Oh,
yeah. So I think you would rock a jet ski for sure.
I want to try it. And they made it look good.
Yeah, it's fun. I would say it's a lot more fun in calm waters. In the ocean.
On a lake.
Lake is great. Ocean, a little sketchy.
Scary.
Needs to be a calm ocean, but you and your experience with horseback riding, I feel like you could probably handle the ocean.
Yeah, well, I always feel like I want to do these extreme things, but I saw that there's from Long Beach for our Southern California gals and professionals, I've heard that you can jet ski from Long Beach to Catalina Island.
That sounds
which
far.
Would be, I think it is very
that
far.
That sounds really far.
It takes like an hour on like a ferry. So I don't know how long it would take anyways, but I was like, that sounds really intense, but also intriguing.
Oh my gosh. Maybe don't make that be your first.
That shouldn't be the first time.
That'll be when you level up.
Yes.
But I'm in support of this. I think you're going to be great at it. Because I've also seen you paddleboard and stand-up paddleboard, and you have excellent balance on that too. So I think between your ocean balance on the paddleboard and your riding skills on the horses, you're basically meant to be a jet ski instructor, I think.
Wow. That's going to be my future.
Yes, this is your future. Yes.
In a future life. Okay, but yeah, so they come in, Miss Parisa and Allie Jo on the jet skis. And then we're reminded of Zoe and Allie Jo and some of the drama that transpired between them on Grant season.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't remember exactly who had drama with Zoe because
there was a lot.
I feel like I remember it being a lot, like maybe more people than not.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was like necessarily Allie Jo in particular had beef with her like any more than any of the other girls. But either way, it looks like maybe they didn't have like, maybe there could have been a little bit of bad blood. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do remember the footage they showed from Grant season. It was
didn't seem friendly.
Sure, yeah, not friendly. And I'm pretty sure it was from that date when Zoe, took extra time with Grant when they had that basketball date.
Okay.
And I think Allie Jo was calling her out for that.
Yeah.
But again, you have to take time to get to know this man that you're trying to date. Yeah. So some of this drama is so silly, but yeah, it's interesting that they're kind of looping that in again. Like, remember, there's context, some bad blood here.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so we'll see. But then, so some of the guys go down to greet Parisa and Allie Jo on the beach.
Yeah, Jonathan seems excited.
Jonathan does seem excited. Brian seems very excited.
Yeah, he does. He's ready.
He's
ready for some new faces.
Mm-hmm. Fresh meat. Yeah. Then they also remind us about Parisa and some of her cute little quirks.
Oh.
And how she was like a little bug explorer.
Is she the one
at the mansion?
Is she the one who also did the PowerPoint?
Oh yeah, I think she is. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was really funny to me.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Yeah, so yeah, she's got like a fun personality. So I'm excited to get to know her better.
Yeah. And Allie Jo just seems like a bit intense.
She seems really intense. Yeah.
She seems okay with that characterization. Like, totally. I bet she would probably describe herself that way. Or like another way to say it would be like passionate. Mm-hmm. She seems very passionate about who she is, what she wants, what she does. So
working out.
Yes.
She's an athlete.
She is an athlete. I think she wants an athlete romantically. Yeah. So I think she's probably got her eyes set on some of the more athletic gentlemen on the beach, which there's no shortage of.
No, definitely not. Yeah. I think she even comments on the men's like physical apperances, like right when they greet them on the beach, like, oh, you guys look like you've been working out.
Oh yeah,
we can go work out together.
But then again, Zoe, or like last week, Zoe was saying like, oh, I want athlete babies. Remember? So these women, they want their athletes.
Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. So then, no surprise, Allie Jo and Parisa, they are given date cards.
Yeah, that seems to be standard for the newcomers. And then, did you have any ideas of who you thought they were going to pick?
It's hard to say, like, right off the bat. I mean, I guess, I was thinking Dale was
me
for
too.
Sure a contender for one of them.
That's what I was thinking too.
And then, yeah, I don't know. yeah, maybe Jonathan.
That's why I thought it was going to be Dale and Jonathan too.
Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with those gentlemen.
Yeah, and, you know, they seem particularly athletically inclined. So, you know, I guess Jeremy sort of does too, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think Jonathan is very charismatic. So Dale seems to have this magnetic energy that draws people in. So I sort of figured it would maybe be one or both of them.
Yeah, totally.
And then sure enough, Allie Joe does, right? Kind of go for...
Yeah, she starts talking with Dale. She appears to be enjoying some tacos.
She's like, I'll share my taco with you. And then she
Yeah.
kind of laughs, and he doesn't, I don't think he gets it.
Oh, I didn't get it. Is there an innuendo there?
I think maybe she thought there was, and maybe I thought there was. I don't know if Dale got it.
Went over Dale's head, went over my head.
I could just be reading into things.
Oh, too funny. Yeah, and Miss Zoe, she's already been a little bit freaking out.
She's getting in her head.
Yeah, she's getting in her head. She is using phrases like, don't take my man.
Yeah, and then she tries to make it a little more lighthearted, and she's like, just kidding. And then she's like, but also, I'm not really kidding.
I know she says that directly
She
to
says it directly
the
to them.
girls.
It's awkward. It was really awkward, I thought.
It was awkward, and that's just not the right energy. So yeah, that's...
No, she really, like, has an I mean, like, I feel bad saying it, but she even named it herself. She was like, oh, my off-putting energy hasn't landed me a husband yet. Like, she kind of was joking around saying that, but it's accurate. It's accurate.
No, and this is jumping ahead, but I appreciate later on, in talking with Brian, she like identifies for herself that she has, an anxious attachment style. And, I don't remember the specifics of it, but we know that there's some struggles in her past with family. We didn't get to meet her parents during her hometown with Grant. I think we met some other relatives and her sister.
Yeah, I think so.
And so she's got, loving people in her corner. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I'm just, running away with a thought, but maybe some of this anxiety and anxious attachment, comes from some family wounds. And so I appreciate that she's able to, see that in herself and working on it. But yeah, I don't know. I want to really root for Zoe.
Me too.
But some of this, the way she's going about it, I feel like it's just not the right way to actually find a person that is going to love and appreciate her for the amazing person she is. Because obviously she's beautiful. She's successful. It really does seem to be stemming from some insecurities, but then it kind of turns into this negative energy.
Very much so. And then she kind of I don't know if lashes out is the term, but I don't know if that's the term I want to use here, but it seems like she kind of scrambles and gets in this kind of frantic state of okay, I have to make sure that, I try and control, how other people feel about me, and you just can't. And yeah, I think she's struggling to figure out how to navigate all that. And I think that's exactly what she struggled with on the regular season too.
Right.
It's the same patterns repeating.
Yeah. And then, this is jumping ahead a bit as well. But on the flip side of that, I think Alex has a much better approach. She sees Allie Joe, different people, maybe just Allie Joe, but talking to Jonathan. And Jonathan is still the main person Alex is interested in. It appears she's open. She's trying on other people for size. We'll get into that. But yeah, she seems most interested to see what can happen with Jonathan. And when he gets pulled by another woman, she doesn't love it.
Yeah.
But when she's reflecting on it and we're seeing her interviews, she's like, it is what it is. And I feel like we have something solid. So, I'm going to just like rely on that.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely see she doesn't like it. Like she's making all kinds of funny faces. Like you can tell that she is worried about it, which is normal.
Natural.
Of course. Like, of course you're going to worry about it. So that's expected. But yeah, she is handling it with a lot of confidence. She's just keeping in mind the connection that they have, which I think is always the best way to go, as opposed to worrying about the connection that another person has with your person. Because that's unknowable. Like you can't know what another connection is like. You just can focus on improving yours as much as you can and focusing on that aspect of the connection. And that's all you can do. Yeah. So I think she's doing a good job.
Totally. And yeah, Miss Zoe needs to learn, that corny phrase that I'm going to get wrong, but it's like, if it's meant for you, it will come back to you. Like you have to let that butterfly go. And if it belongs in your garden, it's coming back.
I think she wants to hold on to, she doesn't want to let go because she feels like letting go is losing control, and she wants that.
Oh gosh.
That control.
And that probably really is like some, who knows? I don't want to make up stories about Zoe, but there's probably, some loss that she's had that she didn't have control over. And so it's really scary.
Yeah,
but
definitely could be. Allie Jo says something similar. I remember Allie Jo says something about, I like to have control as well. So, if that's not unusual, lots of people feel that way, but doesn't mean it's always the right approach.
Oh yeah. So now we learn that all of the contestants, all of our men and women are going to get to participate in a chemistry test.
Oh, yeah. What kind of chemistry test?
They are going to be kissing up, down, left, right, all around town.
I mean, I've been watching this show a long time. I have not seen a chemistry test like this.
No.
They're really going for it.
I know. It does feel a little out of the box for The Bachelor.
It does. Usually they're trying to focus on like one connection at a time, not as much like shaking it up. But I mean, I guess this really goes with their whole rebranding, the whole brand like facelift and trying new things. They're really shaking it up and trying new things, and I think it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's paradise.
It's entertaining, and I don't know, they might be gathering some helpful information from trying on other connections and seeing, maybe that's actually not as much there as I would have thought.
It's helpful information to have because they're right. A kiss does tell you a lot, and if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And maybe you think you have more interest on the beach than you really do, like Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy.
I know. Yeah, this was
that was funny when the producer came in and fist bumped him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because his only kissing match, so essentially they were kiss swiping.
Yeah.
Love to see this. But yeah, his only kissing match was Bailey. Yeah, Jeremy.
And he was like, oh, I've been with her 3 days. I'm bored. I want to look elsewhere.
Jeremy, you are a lucky man that Bailey still wants to kiss you.
I know. Count your blessings, my guy.
Yeah. So, goodness.
I count one blessing.
One blessing.
And it's Bailey.
She's the only blessing that you need.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But she had other blessings.
Oh, yeah, she did. I know. So, who did Alex get to kiss?
Bailey or Alex?
Oh, Bailey. Yeah, Bailey had some other matches.
Yeah, Bailey kissed Dale, right? Did she kiss Dale?
I don't think so.
No?
She kissed Jonathan.
She totally kissed. Yeah, you're right.
She kissed Jonathan.
She was one of Jonathan's 4 kisses.
And Jonathan was like, oh, Bailey's a good kisser.
Yeah.
But she only took his second spot.
Second place to Alex,
which I was surprised by because
me too.
I'm like living for, I really want them to work out because I really like both of them so much. But the way that he described their kiss was sort of like, oh, it was kind of awkward, like all our other interactions.
Yeah.
But then he said that their kiss was the best out of, I don't know, the four kisses he had.
Because it was, Bailey and Alex and Allie Joe and Parisa.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he kissed the Jersey girls.
The Jersey girls. And so, pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah, totally. I wasn't expecting that. But good for them.
Good for them. And Alex is my favorite person. She's just so sweet and like awkward and quirky. Like I appreciate.
And self-aware.
Yeah, she's self-aware. I appreciate that she like calls out and identifies her like
her bumbling,
her tripping.
Yeah, like she trips on her way into the tent and then she's like, I can't be sexy.
And I'm like, girl, you were just doing it by being you.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Oh, she's the best. She also gets to kiss Dale.
That's right.
And yeah, she seemed excited about that. Mm-hmm. He did too.
Yeah.
But we didn't hear too much about their kiss.
No, we didn't.
From either of them. And
who else was there?
Did Alex kiss anybody?
I feel like Parisa kissed a lot of people.
Oh, I know. Everybody wanted to kiss the new girls.
Yeah, everyone's intrigued.
Well, I know Parisa definitely got kissed by, Jonathan, but then also Brian.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Brian.
I have thoughts on Brian.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't want to be mean.
I don't want to be mean, but there's reason. There's reason.
I mean, yeah, he's not being like forthcoming, and if anything, he's being a bit like manipulative.
Yeah.
And I just don't see what all the fuss is about. I don't know why.
No.
Yes.
No.
A couple beautiful women are so interested in what Mr. Brian is putting out there.
He's like so cocky and arrogant, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like he's being authentic, and I don't know. Like when Zoe approaches him saying like, oh, you didn't say hi to me this morning. He was like, whoa, back off. You're being needy. It's like, if saying good morning to someone is your idea of needy, oof.
Then you are not ready to be in a relationship.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
What are you doing? I mean,
that's the very basics of like communicating is greeting someone and saying like hi.
Yeah.
That's how a conversation starts, is just by saying hello. So if you can't do that, I'm not sure what all you can do. He
just really seems like he's here for spring break.
Yeah, he's a spring breaker.
He's like, I'm swiping right on everyone.
I think he did.
I think he said that.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh my gosh.
He's here for a good time. And you know what?
Not a long time.
He's here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe that will be the case. Maybe, maybe he won't.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, I think he kind of thinks he's a hot shot, which is a little annoying because I don't see him that way.
No.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
He needs a reality check.
Definitely. And in contrast to him, we did get a couple of the men who decided they were just one lady at a time, guys.
Mm-hmm. That's refreshing.
I like to see it.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, every once in a while there is a couple on Paradise like that who like they start dating in the beginning and they just kind of stay consistent the whole way through, and sometimes those are the strongest couples. So
yeah. And I mean, in some ways it feels just like a bit like a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, maybe you really did find somebody early on that you connect with, and it feels good, it feels right. You don't feel the need to date around. I mean, that's like it's just like the luck of dating and kind of finding that person that it's like, oh, you're worthwhile, that I don't need to keep like putting myself out there because this feels so good.
Right. And you're just as likely to find that person early on as you are later on. It's just a matter of like, you know, when you happen to coincide with that person and start getting to know them, which could be week 1, it could be week 3, whatever. But I think when they recognize that they have a good thing going and they don't want to mess it up. I think that's legit. And they're trying a different strategy maybe than they've tried in the past. Maybe a strategy that didn't serve them well. And so here they are.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and then, I mean, there are different personality types too, because I thought it was interesting to hear, I think both Jonathan and Alex said something to the effect of like, you know, just wanting to see what happens organically. It seems like they get along really well as friends, and seeing if that might grow, but also being open to other potential connections.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could see that being really valuable too, of like, oh, it's nice to like have a friendship first and see like what comes from that. So
Yeah. Like what happened with Justin and Susie.
Right. They need to talk. Justin and Lexi.
They need to talk, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So let's see. Yeah, so after Brian had his kiss with Parisa, he said he felt very excited about that. Yeah.
He keeps repeating, she's my type. And I can see that for him because he reminds me of a Jersey boy.
Totally. I know. I think because we're seeing also all the behind the scenes in his interviews, and he's so off-putting in what he says.
Really is.
And so maybe, you know, Parisa, Zoe, they're not seeing that.
That's so true.
Because I'm just like, why?
Yeah, that's so true.
I don't get it. Oh, it was really cute when Jess and Spencer found each other in the kissing tent.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a more intense kiss.
Yeah, good for them.
Sounds like this was maybe only their second kiss.
Wow, they're taking it slow.
I mean, that's how it sounded from what they did kiss when Jess gave him her rose. That was a smooch.
Yeah.
Little peck.
Peck.
But yeah, I just love Spencer too.
He's adorable.
Love a rom-com moment.
Yeah, he's cute. He seems like a sweetheart.
Cute. Yes. Oh, you noticed this about Justin having the producers put short-sighted under Justin's name.
Oh yeah, when he said the only person I want to kiss is Lexi, underneath his face they put a caption, short-sighted. Yeah. So that made me think, okay, is something going to happen? But then, I don't know, right after that, Lexi starts talking about how, I don't know if I'm so comfortable with this because he just broke up with Susie not that long ago, so I need to figure that out. So maybe that's what they were referring to. Or maybe they're dropping hints. I don't know. But very interesting. I do enjoy the captions. I always read the captions.
Yeah, it can give us a lot of information.
Maybe dropping some clues.
Let's see. And then, Dale, we talked about he had a kiss with Alex. Also had
with Zoe, too.
Pretty serious makeout with Kat.
Oh, yeah, with
again.
Kat.
But yeah, also with Zoe.
But yeah, you're right. With Kat, he did say, like, when Kat walked in, he was like, everything melted away. Yeah. So I think they really have some good chemistry.
Yeah. And then also with Allie Joe, they had...
Dale had a lot of kisses.
Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. Oh. Yeah, and so then, we're back to... So after the kissing booth, Zoe... We talked about this a little bit, but Zoe decides to talk with Brian more. I appreciate that she's trying to directly have a conversation with him. Like,
communicate, yeah.
Hey, let me know. Like, are you feeling this? Or what's going on?
Yeah.
You didn't say hello to me this morning. Like, tell me where you're at.
Yeah.
And he just keeps saying, like, well, he's rude and dismissive of her.
Yeah.
But then he's just like trying to reassure her, like, no, we're good. Like,
make up your mind. Which one is it?
I feel good about this. And it's like, just be honest with her and let her know, you know what? I've enjoyed our time together, but I want to explore other connections.
That's so much better.
Just say that.
That's so much better than being like, no, we're good, but also stop being needy and clingy. Like, that's terrible. Don't do that. Just say you're interested in other people.
Right. And she's opening up to you. Like, she's being vulnerable, sharing that she has an anxious attachment style, that she didn't feel great about how you treated her this morning. Like, you hear nagging, but honestly, this is vulnerability.
Yeah.
This is communication.
Right.
This is a relationship.
I don't think he's mature enough for it.
No.
He's not mature enough to handle even this level of communication. So she needs to walk away from this. Hopefully she does.
Yeah.
Because he is a walking red flag.
Yeah. So it seems like Parisa is going to give her date to Brian.
For some reason.
I know.
You do you, girl. Whatever.
We'll see what they get into. And then Allie Jo, she's trying to decide between giving her date to Jonathan or Dale. I was really thinking she was going to go with Dale.
Me too.
I was surprised. I would go for Jonathan.
Sure.
But from Allie Jo, I was just thinking Dale was going to be her pick.
So did I. She seemed more engaged when she was talking with Jonathan. So I thought so too. But, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see both of these dates, see what happens. I am feeling like Brian is going to 100% switch teams and be all about Parisa.
Oh, for sure.
With Jonathan, I'm not sure. I think he's still going to be feeling Alex after a date with Allie Jo, but we'll see. Maybe that's just what I want.
Yeah, I'm not so sure because guys like a confident girl for sure. At least a lot of guys, and Allie Jo definitely seems confident and driven and knows what she wants. And Alex, while she's so sweet and I love her, she seems a little bit more like we said, kind of like bumbling and maybe a little unsure of herself. And I mean, in the most adorable way, but I don't know. We'll see what happens on this date. So let's get back to the show.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're back. So we took a slightly different approach this time around. Last time we paused for every commercial break. This time we were just like, you know what? We're going to power through. Yeah. We're going to see how that goes.
Yeah.
So we kind of just watched the whole rest of the episode.
Love it.
So
love it.
We'll have a lot to comment on here.
Oh my gosh, so much happened. Okay. So we see that Parisa and Allie Jo, it seems like they're doing a double date with the men that they've decided to take on their dates, which Parisa has chosen Brian, and Allie Jo chose Jonathan.
Yes.
Not Dale. So they're going on this double date, and it's a game night at a bar they're at a local bar with local Costa Ricans, and
non-local wells.
Just work in the bar. And the first game that he proposes for them to engage in is a twerk off. And of course, I love that the local Costa Rican gal, she won. She knows how to shake it way better than any gringas.
The girl with the braces. Yeah, that was funny.
So cute. Then, this was interesting. They were doing what they called a sloth climb.
Yeah.
The girls climbing all over the guys.
That would require a lot of core strength.
Oh my gosh.
All I could think is the core strength.
Oh my gosh. I know. I would knock my husband over.
I would knock myself over. I don't think there's any hope that I could do that.
Then the final game that night they played on this date was, we got to see Jonathan arm wrestling with the local muscle man, Eduardo.
El Gigante.
Yeah.
And he won.
He did.
That was impressive.
He busted out those guns. So, little question for you, Lisa. Are you looking for someone to grow old with or stay young with?
Ooh, I like the idea of both. But I think I'm going to go with grow old with, because, I mean, growing old isn't just about like, I don't know. It's not just about like limiting the things you can do. I think maybe that's where it was Parisa who was saying that, right?
I think so.
I think it's not. I think she was maybe coming from like a fear of getting old or something. But I think getting old doesn't have to be about like limiting what you can do. It's about like growing wiser and learning from each other and growing as people together. So, like, in my eyes, if you're staying young with that person, then it's like almost like you're not growing.
You don't have progress.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're not learning, you're not changing, you're not like exploring different parts of yourselves and different parts of each other. So I like the idea of growing old mostly because of the growing aspect. Rather than like staying young is like about staying. But I don't think you should just stay in life. You should grow and you should explore and you should learn. So I'm going to go with growing old.
Yeah, I love that. I love your explanation. I don't think we have to go any deeper.
Okay.
Also because it's past your professional friend's bedtime. But, okay, and so then, did you believe Brian when he said that he wants a fiance or a serious relationship at the end of Paradise?
I'm pretty sure Brian can't have like a mature conversation with a person, let alone have a fiance. I mean, I do not think his emotional maturity is at the level. I mean, I think just the fact that he met this girl today and suddenly was like, maybe I am ready for a fiance. I think that alone shows that not the most mature guy on the beach.
No, definitely
What do you
not.
think? Yeah.
Oh, no, I couldn't believe when that came out of his mouth. I was like, what are you talking about? You are just not even able to have a conversation with Zoe, an honest conversation.
Yeah.
And, jumping ahead a little bit in this episode, but when she, and I'm going to be also a bit critical of Zoe's approach.
For sure.
But when Zoe, approaches him to talk about things, he can't handle it
No.
at all. So I think he's got some more self-work to do before he can find that serious relationship.
Yeah, he's got plenty of growing to do.
Yeah, but oh man, back at the ranch, at the resort, Alex is stress drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And Zoe is ranting to Jeremy and Bailey, and I just couldn't get over how bored Jeremy looked listening to her.
Yeah, he looked like he was like talking to a wall. He looked like he was the wall.
He was the wall.
He was just like, mouth was slightly open and he was like, so like, are you done with him? Or like, and then she's like, well, no. And he's like, okay.
You should be.
You should be.
Yeah. And then we've got a new lady has arrived. Jill is in the house.
I love Jill. She's so funny.
So funny.
She's hilarious. I love her facial expressions. I love her jokes. I love her physical comedy. She's a class act.
Yes, all around. I know.
And a fellow professional lady.
Yes. No, and I could really just relate to all the cute things she was saying. And just, yeah, like she laughs at herself.
She's very goofy.
Yeah. Jumping ahead. But yeah, I'm sad we're not going to get more of her because she's, just a fun, like,
spirited.
yes.
Yeah.
Intelligent.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her humor. I like her wit. And I appreciate that she like took it, she took a chance and wanted to see what was out there, even if she thought maybe it's just a friendship, but let's see what else there is, because that's what Paradise is for. So good for her. I think she made the most of her time.
Totally. And you don't know until you kind of dip a toe in and see like what happens, spending some time together, see if any sparks fly.
And honestly, there were more sparks than I expected.
I know. I was enjoying, seeing what was there for them. And yeah, I thought it was cute. She came in, and her and Justin know each other from past Paradise seasons. So it was fun. She was asking him, like, who should I go for? Like, what's available?
Who should I hitch my wagon to?
Yes. And yeah, he was recommending Jeremy, Jonathan, Dale. So she kind of checked into these various options, and yeah.
I'm gonna miss her. Too soon.
I know.
Gone too soon. Justice for Jill.
Seriously, that's kind of how I enjoyed this episode. There was a lot of fun stuff going on, but it felt a little rushed, and it felt like, I was like, why don't we let these women, they literally, Jill, and then Susie comes a little bit after, they were only there 24 hours.
I know.
And
like,
then
what do they expect is going to happen?
Right. And Priest and Allie Joe, they didn't have much more time than that either. And so it's just like, why don't we let these relationships and triangles and dynamics like simmer a little more than 2 days?
That's so true. And lo and behold, 3 of those 4 people that you just said are going home now.
Yeah.
Because
there's no like room for them to like see if they
to develop
could build
anything,
a connection more than what was already there.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of answers our question from last time of, is coming in late an advantage or a disadvantage? I guess it seems statistically like it's more of a disadvantage.
Yeah. Though I really think it just depends on just how strong the connection is.
Definitely.
That's already been built. But yeah. So, okay. Susie's coming in soon, but before we see Susie get in, we see this weird conversation between Lexi and Justin.
Yeah.
I'm glad by the end of the it's a roller coaster with those two.
It is.
Because so before,
and we don't know where the ride is going either.
No, gosh, I know. We'll get to that, but before Susie arrives, Lexi approaches Justin to talk about, okay, where are we at? I feel like I need a breather. I want you to explore other things. I want to explore other things. This feels very different than what she was saying to him before.
Yeah.
Of, I don't know if you're serious enough or if you're in a place to be getting into a serious relationship.
Right.
I guess this really seemed like she's sort of putting up these protective walls.
Totally. It felt like she was pushing him away.
But again, I was like, why don't we just have the conversation?
I know.
And talk about, hey, what does it look like for you to like know that you're ready for something serious? Like, what does it look like for you to know that you are over your last partner?
Right. Like, she doesn't ask him any of these questions. She just kind of assumes. I think she's really hung up on the time frame. She's like, oh well,
just happened.
It just happened. It was 4 months ago, and that's too soon. I think in her mind she's just convinced that it's too soon. But she doesn't really give him an opportunity to explain like what kind of closure he's had or where they stand now or to what degree he is in touch with Susie now. Mm-hmm. So I think she just kind of makes these assumptions for him, either that or she knows herself well enough to know that regardless of what his answers would be, she's still not comfortable with it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I know. And you could tell he was so hurt by it.
Oh my gosh.
It was hard to watch. I think he got teary. He got emotional.
I know.
He really likes her.
He does really like her. Oh, and then those evil producers.
Oh my God, diabolical.
Cue Susie.
Oof.
Ugh.
So rough.
Storm.
So brutal.
Susie. And Susie's so lovely.
Yeah, she is.
They send her in, or at least per the editing, they send her in at this really tough time. We do find out, I think Susie says that they had broken up 4 months ago, so it sort of confirms that timeline. And we just got a really funny line from Jill at one point. She was like, you know, making silly faces and saying she's too old to be feral over all these roses.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I can't. I can't, like, work it for roses at this age. Like, I want to be pursued.
That's totally fair.
I can relate.
That's totally fair. Yeah.
So Susie, similar to Jill, trying to feel out where all the couples are at, where the men are at, who might still be open to mingle.
Not a lot.
Not many, but Jeremy swoops in to talk to her.
He shoots his shot.
He shoots his shot. So they have a chat. He expresses that she is someone he was excited or hoping to see.
She seems very flattered by it.
Yeah. So then we see the double date crew comes back from their date, and Zoe's just pissed.
Oof. Zoe does not look happy whatsoever.
No, and I think Brian says hi to her, but then
He does. He gives her a hug and kind of gets
quick little side hug.
Yeah, gets close to her face, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I think she doesn't say much back, and then he kind of redirects his attention back to the group.
Yeah, and then he and Parisa sneak off for a night swim.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so they
make out, right?
they are making out.
They're making out heavy in the pool.
Yes. So Zoe decides to shoot her shot with Dale.
Go for it.
She pulls Dale. Yeah, I like that energy from Zoe.
Yes.
Let's stop wallowing over Brian.
Yes, please, no tears over Brian.
And yeah, let's go talk to some other guys.
Yes, let's move on. Stop giving Brian your energy. Like,
not worth it.
no, not worth it. I'm glad she's moving on.
Yeah, sadly, Dale does. He's saying he's locked in with Kat.
Yeah.
Not interested.
That was
and that's tough to hear after she's also felt this rejection from Brian. So I'm feeling for Zoe.
Yeah,
she's going through it.
Totally. I'm sure she felt like, kick me while I'm down, But ultimately, it was really mature of him to say, like, I've got a good thing going with Bailey, and I'm going to keep it that way. So props to Dale for that.
Yeah. Something.
Did I say Dale? Not Dale. Bailey's guy.
Jeremy.
Why do I keep doing that? Props to...
that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
And props to Dale. I do like that he directly told Zoe, hey, you're beautiful, you're amazing, but I have something going with Kat.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. So
that's what I was thinking of. Thank you.
He can have some kudos.
He can have the kudos.
So something I was wondering is, Justin and Susie must have known that they both were like thinking or planning to come to Paradise, right?
I
they
think
must have.
I think they implied that they did, because at first I was like, okay, were they aware of this? But then later, when Susie is talking to Lexi, she's like, hey, like, we both signed up for this, like, we both knew about this, so it sounds like they were aware.
Yeah. It's not easy, and yeah, but it makes me feel a little better of like the producers are not orchestrating all of this without their knowledge. Like, I don't think that they must have known, given how recent their breakup was. And
So at least they had informed consent.
Yes, there's that. So the next morning, Jesse is just making it uncomfortable, even more uncomfortable, just calling out, let's share with the group, shall we? Justin, how are you feeling?
Oh my gosh.
Susie, do share.
Oh my gosh. And this is not welcome by anyone. No one wants this.
No.
Nobody there. Not Susie and not Justin and not any of the other people hanging around. No one wants this.
None. Oh, but then, so we do find out we're on day 5, and Jill and Susie are getting date cards.
Good for them.
Love it. Love it. I think we also find out, this might be later, but that it's day 5, and that night of day 5, they are going to be having another rose ceremony. So
sooner than anticipated, I think.
Stakes are high. Way too fast.
Way too fast.
Way too fast. Brian and Zoe have a check-in. And I could not stand Brian calling her needy. Anytime a man calls you needy,
huge red flag.
It's a huge red flag. And it means he just doesn't have anything to give.
Yeah, he doesn't have the capacity.
Yeah.
It's like she's digging for something that's not even there. Like he doesn't have that depth. You can't dig to it. You don't need to dig down further. The depth is just not there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel for her that it like took her so long to come to this realization. But I don't know. I guess from where she's standing, she doesn't have a lot of other prospects on the beach either. So I guess all her eggs are sort of in this basket at this point.
Yeah, no. And, at least finally Brian told her straight up, hey, I'm feeling a stronger connection with Parisa.
Well, he should have said that yesterday.
Exactly.
Yesterday, he totally led her on.
Exactly. The day before, he kept reassuring her, we're good.
We don't need to talk about this.
And the other side of his mouth, he was saying, feeling stronger sparks with Parisa.
Totally.
So, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, and so no wonder she's coming around saying, hey, like, what's going on with us? Why are you being rude? Because you gave her that reassurance that you were still interested. So, of course, she's going to have questions when you then ignore her.
Totally.
Hello?
Totally. So, next kind of combo of people we see talking. Susie, I really loved this. Very big of her. She was talking with Lexi and giving her blessing.
Yeah, so sweet.
Really, really great to see.
Yeah.
I love seeing women supporting women.
Definitely. And they both seem to really respect each other,
Yes.
Lexi and Susie. So
Yes.
I think it's really great that they were able to have that talk and, yeah, like you said, just support each other. And I think it really, really, really gave Lexi the reassurance she needed to move forward finally with
Yes.
Justin. So, even though Susie coming to the beach might have complicated things for a lot of people, maybe even like everyone, I think Lexi kind of comes out on top for it because she gets the closure that she needs in order to move forward. And I don't know that she would have had that if Susie wasn't on the beach.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know. We'll see where it all ends up tomorrow.
Oy.
But yes, in this moment, it's like, oh, like the clouds are parting. Like,
Yeah.
There's hope for love yet.
Yeah, the blessing has been granted.
Oh.
Go forth and date.
Yes. Then we see Allie Joe. So after that double date where Allie Joe had taken Jonathan, we didn't see them kissing or anything on that date. We didn't really see any like sparks flying.
Not really. The emphasis was more on Parisa and yeah.
Yeah, totally. So we're the next day and looks like Allie Joe is trying to figure out, okay, who else might be here for me? And she pulls Dale aside to check in with him.
Yeah.
Dale's calling her JoJo.
JoJo. I haven't heard that before. Maybe that's her go-to nickname, but that's cute.
Cute. They are having some conversations talking about whether opposites attract or whether it's better to have more commonalities with your partner.
I knew just where she was going with that too. As soon as she asked that question, I was like, oh, she's trying to highlight the fact that they're both really into exercise.
We have a lot in
We have so much in common. We both work out.
What do you have in common with Kat? She's just like a delicate flower. Me, I am gorgeous and strong.
I lift weights just like you. See, we're perfect.
Match made in paradise heaven.
Yeah. And then she like puts her whole body on top of him. Like she swings her legs around his lap. And I mean, what's he going to do? Like, you know, I mean, he is kind of interested. So she's really, she's all in. Yeah. She's shooting her shot. What other choice does she have? It's her, there's a date night. I mean, not a date night. What am I saying? There's a rose ceremony.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was like, Dale, we see Dale as like the king of the island, but does Dale feel like a second choice here? Because she took Jonathan out on her date, not Dale.
That's so true.
But I don't think Dale ever feels like a second choice.
He shouldn't. All the women seem to be really interested. Everyone wanted to get into that makeout tent with him.
Oh my. And then, oh gosh, this cracked me up because so Allie Jo and Dale are canoodling a little bit on like a day bed. Right. And then Kat's like, they've been gone too long. And she just takes a girlfriend, runs out on the beach. We're going to go play mermaids in the ocean.
I love that.
Like, oh, it's my favorite. I loved playing mermaids in the pool as a little girl. So I was just like, oh, yeah, that's the energy. Just like go have some fun. And like,
don't wait around for this guy.
No. Okay, then we see Jill. She's trying to make the rounds to decide who she's going to take out on a date. And, well, really the only person I think we see her talk with is Jonathan.
Kind of, yeah. I think that's all we really see because it sounds like from the intel she's gotten, most of the other guys are pretty locked in with their partners already. So I think she doesn't feel like she really has a lot to work with. Not a lot of options, unfortunately.
Yeah. And
justice for Jill.
I know. I really wish Jill
I already miss her.
Staying.
I already miss her.
I agree. Yeah. Well, it's interesting because Jonathan, has that kind of fun, playful energy. And of all the women out, like, there in paradise, I feel like Jill and Alex probably do have like the most similarities.
Totally.
Like
kind of jokesters.
Yeah, jokester,
lighthearted.
class clown.
To a fault
sassy, even. But sweet. Yeah, so it made sense to me that like she was also interested in Jonathan and his playful energy.
But I think he doesn't really see it as a romantic connection, at least not at first. I think he's not really picking up what she's putting down because I think she's like, will you go on this date with me? And he's like, oh sure, like I'll just go out with you because you don't have anyone else to ask and it'll be more of a friendly thing, but that's fine. And I want to make sure you have a good time because you're probably only going to be here one night. So, and for that reason, Alex is cool with it because, you're probably going to leave. So I'll just go out with you. Yeah, it's fine. I'm like,
Jonathan, just say you'll go on the date.
Just say you'll go on the date and stop talking, please. Like, I don't think he meant to. I think he meant well. I really do.
I agree.
I think he had the best of intentions, but it came out as very like a charity case.
Well, and I think he was trying to be very upfront about his, intentions
with Alex.
And that he's feeling pretty locked in with Alex.
Definitely.
So I think his heart was in the right place. Yeah. But then he just said, one too many things, and don't put Jill in that category.
Brutal, yeah.
She doesn't need your charity.
No, she doesn't. Just go on a date with this girl.
Jill, where do you live? We want to hang out.
Yeah, we like you, Jill.
Come be our friend.
Yes, and you're a fellow professional lady, just like us. We see you're an architectural historian, and that sounds fascinating, so you can come talk to us about it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Come join the pod. Okay, then Susie, she's also looking around for who to take out on a date. It's so hard because these guys are locked in.
Yeah.
I respect them for it, but she ends up asking Jeremy.
Jeremy's a lucky man.
I know.
Can you imagine a world where Susie has to pursue Jeremy?
Susie.
Sorry.
And you've got Bailey on your other arm.
Goodness.
Jeremy,
you lucky man.
But no, I really loved to see Bailey and how confident she was. And she was just really comfortable in her own skin.
Totally.
And, gave him her blessing of like, you know what? Yeah, go have fun on this date. Like, I've thought about it and I would let you know if it would make me feel uncomfortable. But really at the end of the day, like, what matters most is, that if you're choosing to be with me, it's because you're choosing to be with me.
Right. I'm not just default.
I'm, like, your default only choice.
Yeah, like I want you to explore other connections and decide that I'm the strongest one.
Totally. That makes it all the more precious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, that's real maturity.
Yeah. Good for you, Bailey.
Good for you, Bailey.
Yeah. No. And also I feel like it really shows like she's very in touch with like her own self-worth. And her self-worth is not tied to any, like, moving ship or, like, tied to a man.
Yeah.
Like, yes, of course, it's nice to get validation from someone else.
Of course.
But she knows within herself, like, what a wonderful person she is.
Yeah, yeah. And, it seems like she's really good friends with Zoe. Mm-hmm. I think Zoe could learn a lot from Bailey.
Totally.
And that's not an easy task to do.
No.
Not at all. But it seems like Bailey has some wisdom in this area, and this seems to be a particularly hard, a hard point for Zoe. So I feel like the besties could talk about this.
Totally. Yeah, I was really impressed by Bailey.
Me too. She really exceeded my expectations because I think on the main season that she was on, she sort of came off as just this like, social media obsessed, like phone obsessed girl. Like we didn't really get to know her too well. But I think we're seeing a lot more of her in Paradise. And that's one thing that's so great about Paradise is people really get to not just like redeem themselves, but also just get to show who they really are, or more sides of who they really are. So yeah, I'm really impressed by Bailey.
Totally. So yeah, Jeremy does decide to go out on this date with Susie. They go jet skiing. Looks like they're having a fun time. Susie's got a really cute little cherry bathing suit and cover up.
I could see you wearing that. You should be on that jet ski, Morgan. You should be on the jet ski.
I'm going to look up where she got her little cover up.
It's in your future, this jet ski.
Oh my gosh, too funny. And then, yeah, I was a little surprised to see Susie and Jeremy making out.
Dude, I know.
It's like, what is in the water?
I mean, the gods are smiling upon Jeremy.
Seriously.
He's doing something right.
Oh my goodness. And then we get to see another date. So Jill.
Oh wait, quick question. Was he the only one who pulled Susie aside when she got there?
He was the only one we saw pull her aside.
Yeah. I mean, dang.
I know.
Like, was he the only
Well, I'm like, I mean,
I guess everyone else
pretty much locked in.
Everyone's pretty locked in at this point. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She came in at sort of an inopportune time. She and Jill both.
Yeah, and then Susie had kind of the extra
her ex,
extra luggage, baggage,
and
if you will.
That might deter some people, and Justin's such a cool guy, so I think people don't want to rock the boat, the jet ski.
Yes. So Jeremy got to, and then Jill and Jonathan, they got to go on a date in very fancy, beautiful looking suite at the hotel.
Yeah.
I want to stay in that room
when
we go.
That looks gorgeous. And it's, it's interesting. They have this like super private and kind of like romantic suite. And yet, Jonathan's like, oh yeah, I'm just here like with a friend. So,
Jonathan.
But they interview Jill, and she very openly says like, I'm going to see if there's a window that he can climb through.
Yeah.
You know, or that I can climb through, whatever. I'm going to see if there's a window.
Right.
So we know why she's there. I think he doesn't know why he's there.
Yeah, no. She's open to see what happens, and he's sort of just along for the ride.
Yeah. But he starts to get it.
Well, yeah, playing Twister.
That got flirty.
Seeing her underneath him
Triggered something for him.
that brought up some feels.
It brought up something. And he does say, he's like, listen, she's an attractive girl. Mm-hmm. We're here on this date. We're playing Twister. Like, how do you not get flirty with someone in that situation? And he needed to pick a place to kiss her. Mm-hmm. You know, that was the rule of the game. And he chose her lips. He didn't have to do that. No. He could have picked her hand, her forehead, her cheek. Right. He chose to kiss her on the lips. Right. So he was feeling a little something, or he wanted to try it out to see how it felt.
Test the waters. So yeah, they got a little kiss. Seemed like
good for them.
They enjoyed it. But yeah, it did seem that Jonathan is still feeling pretty committed to at least exploring things primarily with Alex, because once he got in the hot tub with Jill and there was like no make out or anything, and that's when you know if sparks aren't flying in the hot tub. Yeah. There's no sparks.
No, hot tub is where it goes down. If it's not going down there, that's tricky.
Yeah. So then, okay, so we're getting into the evening. Rose ceremony is approaching, but they have a little more time. So this was actually, I thought, really fun and cute. Parisa wanted to just play some fun games with Brian, and so she brought out these improv cards and made up a scenario for them where she was in jail and calling him at home, and how would he handle the situation.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was really fun. I was like, she
mixes it up.
A quirkster.
She's a fan of props because she used the PowerPoint presentation.
The PowerPoint. She did the chubby bunny.
That's right. Yeah. So
marshmallow. Was it with marshmallows?
Yeah. Or I think
usually it's with marshmallows, but they might have used something else.
Was it gummy bears or something? I don't know. But she likes her props. She likes to bring in outside materials to spice it up and make it fun. I love that. I'm a game girl. Yeah. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I enjoyed that.
I think he liked it too.
Yeah, Brian.
He was like, I'm oddly attracted to
the surprises she's bringing.
You know, it's working for him.
Yeah. Then we see Lexi and Justin, rekindling their connection now that Lexi has the blessing from Miss Susie.
Yeah, such a sigh of relief for them. And she even says, it's such a weight off my shoulders, or a weight off her chest or something like that. But, you can see in Lexi's face how much easier she can breathe and how much more comfortable she is moving forward.
Yeah. No, I could see them being a really cute couple.
I know.
And I'm just, bummed by how this episode ended. But,
I know.
Yeah, but I do feel like we're just sort of seeing them kind of working through all these logistics and these weird dynamics that they have to figure out before they can actually connect and have a potential shot at a relationship. And I'm like, I just want to see them laughing and enjoying each other, right, and swimming and lounging, and I feel like we haven't gotten to see that yet.
The playful, flirty.
Yeah. Whatever it might be.
Yeah, not too much. Maybe in their very first interactions or something. But actually, no, not really.
No, they've just been pretty serious.
They've been just sitting and talking.
I think Lexi's a pretty serious person. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure there's more there. Once she feels comfortable and can relax.
Yeah.
But I feel like we haven't gotten to see that yet.
Yeah. Well,
just in that moment, we kind of saw, okay, they let their hair down. They were making out.
Finally.
And then, we'll get there. Then Jonathan is talking about he's not sure now, if he's intrigued by Jill after their date.
Yeah.
And he's not sure. He's got something good with Alex, but he's not sure how deep they can go.
Right. Because, to his point, he did try and like really compliment her at breakfast, and he was like, he made some kind of comment alluding to, we should just like talk and get to know each other and not just like play around. And sure enough, she like can't stop playing around. She's just like making jokes and making light of things, and obviously it's her way of like dealing with uncomfortable situations, but still, like, that is something you got to be able to get past if you want to go deeper with someone. Right. And if she can't do that, then maybe Wells is right. Maybe they're just more of a friendly kind of pair rather than a romantic match. And yeah, Wells is like, I've been doing this 8 years. I'm never wrong. So that's Wells's prediction, is that they're just friends. So, I mean, I don't know.
I know. I think I just want it so bad.
I would be delighted, but I don't know if the match is really there. I think Alex gets in her way too much with, deflecting with humor, and Jonathan clearly wants to get to know her on a deeper level, but I don't know if she'll let it happen, because she always kind of feels awkward and feels like she has to make jokes and things like that.
Yeah. So that's some self-work for Miss Alex to explore. Oh, time will tell. So, okay. So we get into the rose ceremony. Of course, Spencer chooses his Jess.
Yeah, no questions there.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are really cute.
We barely got to see them this episode, probably because they're just like too cute and boring.
Yeah.
And they're just like
no drama.
Locked in.
No drama llamas.
Yeah. Love it. They only want to kiss each other.
Yeah, cute.
Then we had Dale, who they were trying to see if he was torn between Kat and Allie Joe, but...
Because a lot of people were interested in Dale.
But he chose Kat. And it was very cute how they did kind of a little flashback to show, like, the moment he said that he was sort of like, wow, like, I haven't felt like this way about somebody in a really long time.
That was cute.
Just like catching kind of a glance of her across the room, like that sent him.
Yeah, I like that they caught that moment.
Sweet. So then, how'd you feel when Jeremy got up there to hand out a rose?
Oh, I actually thought he was gonna go a different direction.
I did too. I thought he was going to kind of follow the new and shiny.
Me too.
Obviously, Susie's beautiful and amazing, I'm sure. But just like that idea of something new and shiny, I thought
seems
that's
to
what
appeal to him.
Jeremy would go for.
Yeah, because, I mean, even at the very end of last episode, he was like, well, I've been with Bailey 3 days and I'm kind of looking to explore new things. So I thought when he got this date from Susie, especially considering the fact that she was high on his list, he says, I thought for sure he would go for her, because they did seem to connect. They kissed. They had a great date. So I definitely thought it was going in that direction.
But Jeremy said that he really liked and appreciated how confident and strongly like Bailey felt about their connection. And he was feeling good about it too.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Brian... No surprise.
No surprise at all.
Rose to Parisa.
Yeah. So that's it for Zoe.
And, we have not been feeling great about Brian. Brian is a problem when Spencer is giving you side eye.
Yeah. I think Spencer seems like a pretty good guy. So
he does.
If Spencer's rolling his eyes at you, you might be doing something wrong.
Yes. Then Jonathan, he gives his rose to Alex. But he does say when he asks her if she'll accept the rose, he tells her, I want to go deep with you.
And then what does she do?
She turns it into a joke.
And then she makes it a that's what she said joke. Or that's what he said, whatever.
Alex, I think he really just meant that he wants to go deeper. I don't think he was trying to make a joke.
But she's uncomfortable with going deeper. She's afraid to do that. So she deflects with humor.
That's all right, Alex. Let's see what you
Yeah.
can do.
I know.
Okay, so then the final rose is Justin's rose. And, okay, right before we paused it to talk about what we thought was going to happen.
Because something occurred to us.
Yeah, well, at first I was like, well, of course he's going to give it to Lexi.
No,
But then
the way they were talking about it,
Yeah.
they were like, oh, well, obviously Justin's is going to go to Lexi. And by virtue of them showing that to us, you know that that's not what's going to happen.
Right.
So when they started saying that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to go to Susie, isn't it? And they were totally setting that up beforehand too, because he had that conversation where Justin and Susie sat down and they were like crying, and they were talking about how they promised to always protect each other, which is really, really sweet. And you can tell they're both really, good people who care about each other. So that's very, very sweet. And they were really setting the stage there for what was going to happen.
Right. Well, so then, okay, so we paused it. We're like, okay, it's too obvious that he's going to give it to Lexi. So, okay, what if, this is a good scenario, what if he gave the rose to Susie, but then immediately said, and Lexi, I am really enjoying getting to know you, and why don't we just leave paradise together now and just like go see what happens in the real world? That's probably a better place for us. And he lets Susie stay and explore connections with the men to come. That's what should have happened.
I thought that would have been really, really great, because it doesn't seem like Justin has eyes for anyone else there.
No.
It doesn't seem like Lexi has eyes for anyone else there. And he was just talking about how he really wants Susie to be able to explore her options, and he wants to protect her and give her more time and more opportunities to get to know people. So it kind of would have been like a win-win-win, a win for all three of those people.
For everyone.
And maybe that's what he was intending to do with this scenario, and maybe it just wasn't executed the way that he, like maybe that was his intention and maybe it just went down differently. But what do you think he's trying to do here, Morgan?
I really hope that's what he's trying to do.
Because it's not like he's trying to date Susie again.
No, he's
like
not trying to date Susie.
That's not what's happening here.
But yeah, just like really feeling for Lexi in that moment. That couldn't have felt good.
No, because it's a trigger for her to feel like second choice.
Right.
She has said that multiple times.
Right.
So for her to just have established this great connection with him and finally being ready to move forward with him, and then he does this, like even if it was coming from the best intention, which I'm positive it was, but still that's gonna instantly make her feel like second choice, and that is a big trigger for her.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about it now too. Justin probably didn't know. I mean, I know the guys were talking before the rose ceremony of like what they were thinking about doing, who they might ask to give their rose to, but Justin probably didn't know who Jeremy was going to give his rose to.
That's true.
This could have been like a moment, like a game time decision. Oh my gosh, like Jeremy's giving his rose to Bailey. So that means Susie's not going to get a rose.
And I promised to protect her.
And I want to take care of her as my friend and person I really care about. But, Justin.
That's so true. Maybe it was a game time decision.
And just not really thought out very well.
Yeah, maybe he was just thinking about the promise he made to Susie more than how it would make Lexi feel.
Yeah. Oh, Justin. Well, we'll find out more tomorrow. But for now, I mean, it's pretty clear that Allie Jo will be going home. She didn't get a rose from Dale or Jonathan or anyone else she was sort of talking with. Mm-hmm. Jill, R.I.P.
Gone too soon.
Oh, Jill.
Come back to us, Jill.
We want to watch you. You're too cute.
Yeah, you're too fun. Jill for Bachelorette.
Oh my gosh. She would be an amazing Bachelorette.
She would, but she can't joke the whole time. She needs to go deeper and get serious, but I think she can get there.
Yeah. I think she has that ability.
I think so. I think that's what she was trying to sort of get to with Jonathan, but I think
she didn't have enough time.
there just wasn't enough time, but I hope this isn't the last we see of Jill. She's great.
Yes, and then Zoe also sadly going home, but I don't think this is a good
environment for her.
No.
I was just gonna, I think it's probably for the best that she's going. I think this is a toxic environment in many ways for certain people, for certain personality types. This just isn't a great environment.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do well in this environment.
Oh, no.
And I don't think Zoe's doing well in the environment either. It's nothing against her. It's just, it's not for everybody. And I think it can trigger lots of insecurities in anybody. So
totally.
Absolutely understand where she's coming from, but I'm almost kind of relieved for her that she doesn't have to suffer through this anymore.
I know. I agree. Yeah, I think Zoe's gonna have more luck in off of TV dating, and so I hope to see more of her journey just in that way, and hopefully in the next year or two she's dating somebody amazing in real life that's worthy of her. Not Brian.
And no more Brians. And I hope she learns her self-worth.
Totally.
Hang out with her bestie Bailey.
Yes.
And learn about that kind of self-confidence that Bailey really exudes.
Yes. Yeah. No, because that's what's important is her knowing her worth, and then that really attracts quality men. So
for sure, not that that's the reason for having self-worth.
No,
it's
of course not.
It's for you, not for a man. But I think
if you want a partner,
it certainly does.
Partner,
doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and so we're kind of left on this cliffhanger. We're gonna see how this wraps up with Justin and Susie and Lexi.
They all walk in different directions. Like Justin goes one way, and then Susie goes the way that she thinks that he goes to follow him. And she's like, I know why he did this. He's just trying to protect me. I'm going to go talk some sense into him. And then we see Lexi kind of exit stage right, and she goes the opposite way, and she's like, no, I'm not standing for this. I will not be second choice. So who knows if she'll even stick around long enough to hear what Justin's explanation is.
I know. We'll see. I feel like they always try and make it a little bit more dramatic than it is. So maybe they'll get to have a conversation before Lexi leaves. I hope.
Yeah, it would be such missed opportunity if they can't connect and communicate and resolve this before someone leaves.
Yeah.
That just would not be a nice way to end this.
No.
It would be very dramatic, but it wouldn't be.
We want a bow. We want this bow to be tied up.
I'd like a bow, especially for people like them. If this were, Brian and whoever,
who cares?
I don't care. But these are two nice, sweet, quality people who actually seem to have a good connection. So let's find a bow for them. Put a bow on it.
Yeah, I hope so. And I'm excited for the Goldens to come.
Yes!
I would rant about it more, but it's late, girl.
It's so late.
And us professional ladies, we got to get up early in the morning.
We have to get up in a number of hours.
We gotta rock it tomorrow. But I'm so excited for the Goldens to arrive, and and also just to see how this wraps up with Justin and Lexi and Susie.
Yeah, I get why there's an episode tomorrow now, because
I wouldn't want to wait
I cannot wait a week to find out what happens here.
No.
And I know that's by design, and it's working.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not above it. All right, girl.
Well, it has been a fun roller coaster of an episode.
It has. It has. Love watching with you.
Love watching with you as always, and we'll be back for our commentary on the next one.